All right, we ready.
Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Real Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America in this society. We're going to start giving all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters are listening and learning, being obedient to their love. It's the West GMS Chicago. You know, and we coming back, man, to, you know, prophesy another downfall in this kingdom, man, you know, because a lot of things is happening. As you can see, like, I was looking at a video Elder Malcolm was sending on TikTok, how they transported all these tapes through California, man. It's like, oh, it was so many that the video ended, but it was still coming. So you already know what's about to go down, man. They're about to get washed up, you know? So that's coming, man. And then what's going to end up happening? Mandatory MOTVs, man, micro shit. So that's what's coming, man. And we've been waiting for this, man. You know, all these people that's playing around thinking everything is a joke, they gearing up and getting ready for war.
Second Esdras 15 and verse. We'll start at 15. Second Esdras 15 and 15. For the sword and the destruction draw nigh. One of you shall stand up and fight against another. The swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes. The horse and the ashes shall stand in the power. A man shall be designed to one to the city, and shall not be able.
Exactly, man. You ain't gonna be able to go into these cities and not be able because it's gonna be destruction. People gonna be killing each other. It's about to be all type of death and destruction that's coming to this place. And you know, we've been looking forward to this for a while, you know, because, you know, hey, when you dealing for a certain amount of years, you be like, hey, it is here. And now you seeing it, man. It's happening. And it's not turning back. And a lot of people playing around and not getting it right. Look, gas prices are about to skyrocket, man. It's already high as hell, but it's about to go up even higher. People don't think that. Inflation is intact, man. Food prices are rising. You know, hey, people are going to be starving out here. Famines is coming, death is coming, mourning, woes. You know, it ain't about to be no game out here, man. You how about some other shots about to bring straight to destruction to this place.
Jeremiah 46 verse 3. Order ye the buckler and shield. You draw near to battle. Jeremiah 46 verse 1. The word of Yahweh which came to Jeremiah the prophet against the Gentiles, against Egypt, against the army of Pharaoh Necho, king of Egypt.
Exactly, and this is modern day Egypt. You know, because hey, it was wars back then in all Egypt, but we took this going into a future prophecy. Because hey, things about to go down here, man. You know?
Which was by the river Euphrates and Carchemish, which Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, spoke in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Hosea, king of Judah. Verse 3. Order ye the buckler and shield and draw near to battle.
Exactly, man. That's why they getting ready. They getting the troops ready, man. Like in old Egypt, they was getting troops ready. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. They just recapping around because that's what's gotta happen. America gotta be destroyed, man. That's what's gotta happen, man. This place gotta go down, man. It's been this whore been living for too long. Doing, you know, basically just whoring around doing everything she wants. No, that's gotta end now. It's whore.
Harness of horses and get up. Ye horsemen, and stand forth with your helmets.
Exactly, man. I'm gonna be them military trucks, your tanks. You know, it ain't gonna be like actual horses, man. Like back then. Yeah, they used them back then, but this gonna be tanks, like them SUV, armored SUV trucks, RVs and all of that, man. They coming with that, man. They gonna be ready for war. Got their helmets and boots ready on the ground. Shit, they got their boots on the ground like we got our boots on the ground. You go.
Furbish the spears and put on the wickedness. Verse 5. Wherefore have I seen them dismayed and turned away back?
Exactly. Hey, cause hey, guess what, man? They about to get dismayed. Why? Cause Yahweh Shai about to send the sun, man. Hey, guess what, man? When he send Yahweh Shai, man, it's gonna be a wrap. But they gonna be battling before he comes. Keep going.
And their mighty ones are beaten down and are fled apace, and look not back. For fear was run about, saith Yahweh.
Exactly, man, because it's going to be straight fear on these people, man. Because, hey, man, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is not going to play no games out here, man. Keep going.
Let not the swift flee away, nor the mighty man escape. They shall stumble and fall down and fall toward the north by the river Euphrates. Who is this that cometh up as a flood, whose waters are moved as the rivers?
Keep going. Hey, man, that's going to be, that's going to be that war, man. World War III. And it's coming, man. And it's going to get real out here, man. Keep going.
Egypt rises up like a flood, and his waters are moved like the rivers. And he said, I will go up and will build it up. I will destroy the city and the inhabitants thereof.
Exactly. And how are they going to destroy it? They're going to destroy themselves with isopure nuclear missile fire. And that's what's going to get coming, man. So death and destruction is coming to this place, man. You know?
Verse 9, come up horses and rage, ye chariots, and let the mighty men come forth.
Yeah, man. It's up to straight war, man. So before the missiles even hit, man, people are going to be killing each other, man. That's what's coming, man. It's not a game, man. And everybody think it's a game, but no, these things are happening. And that's what we happy about, man.
The Ethiopians and the Libyans that handle the shield, and the Lydians that handle and bend the bow.
Exactly, man. Them bows going to be shot. What's the modern day arrow?
For this is the day Yahweh, the Most High of hosts, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries.
Exactly, man, about to avenge all his enemies at once. That's why they're gathering up over in Syria right now. That's going into Joel the 3rd chapter, man. So, hey, man, that's what's about to happen, man. He's getting these nations ready to take them out at once, man. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai coming with that sword, man. And what is the sword? Keep going. It's going to be division.
For I am come to set man at variance against his father, and daughter against her mother, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
Exactly, man. So it's gonna be destruction. Somebody hold if the fire was already kindled. Because hey, Yahweh Shai want things to be turned up before he blow this bitch up, man. Straight up. You gotta be ready. He's ready to be turned. He's ready to be on fire, man. When he come back, he want to see the war. He want to come in like Superman shit. The real Superman. He gonna come down like looking at everybody warring and then just start attacking. I think we can go more than Jeremiah, but you gonna read it? Oh, that's the last one.
You got
Jeremiah 46:10. For this is the day Yahweh, the Most High of hosts, the day of vengeance, and he may avenge him of his adversaries. And the sword shall devour, and it shall set make drunk with their blood.
He says the sword shall devour. So that's that modern day missile. And it's going to be drunk with their blood and they're going to get burnt up. It says that's Isaiah, somebody hold Isaiah 34.
For Yahweh of hosts have a sacrifice in the north country by the river Euphrates.
Exactly, man. It's going to be straight. All out war, man. And the end game is going to miss it, man. And burn this bitch up, man. That's what's coming, man. This ain't no game, man. How about you guys not playing around with nobody? You know, death and destruction and more than have to come. That's just what it is. You know? Yeah.
start at 1?
Yes.
Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
Exactly, man. The indignation of the Lord is upon all nations and upon all their armies that they're about to set up. Like I was going into that Jeremiah 46. It's about to get real out here, man. Ain't no games playing no more. So you people are going to get caught up in that destruction. After the destruction is coming, you're going to get caught up in it.
This is Isaiah 34:2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
He's going to destroy them, man. That's what's going to happen, people.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Exactly. How? They're missiles. The missiles going to destroy them. And then not only just the missiles, the chariots of the Lord going to burn them as well. You ain't going to forget them because they got to come. That's our salvation.
This is Isaiah chapter 34 and 4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
It's going to be rolled together as a scroll. What's that? What is that? That mushroom cloud of destruction, man. You know? That's what's coming, man. So it ain't going to be no game out here, man. How about you outside playing around? Huh?
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf fallen off them from the vine, and as fallen figs from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Exactly, man. Upon Idumea, that Idumea, it goes into Edom, the Edomites. So it's going to come down on the Edomites, the destruction. Because they are the last nation to rule this kingdom, man. So our kingdom is going to rule forever. Because, hey, there ain't going to be no more heathens ruling. Ain't going to be no more other nations having that power situation. It's only going to be Yahweh Shah, King David, and the elect. That's it, man.
This is Isaiah 34:6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Exactly, and what's the best presentation? That's right. So that's the sacrifice. So this whole America is going to be a big sacrifice. It's going to get burnt up. That's hey, what do you do when we sacrifice? We do it as a burnt offering. So they gonna be a burnt offering to the Lord, man. You wicked people, man. Clean them.
Yeah. Isaiah 14:21 prepares slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. They do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the faces of the world with cities, man. Here it is, the Lord's gonna take down Esau, Edom, man. Right? Modern day Basra is America, man, also known as Babylon the Great. You see, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, right, Yahweh of armies, and cut off from Babylon, America, the name and the remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. Yahweh of armies, man. So imagine a tsunami, a wave of water coming. Well, guess what? A wave of fire is going to sweep all of America. A great destruction is coming to America. Before that, the build-up, Jacob's trouble, martial law, famine, pestilence, people dating one another with the sword, all right, because of lack of bread. All these things are going to happen before that fire comes, man. But it's very close. We're right there at the door.
Exactly, man. Edges, you say somebody called us, start second edges. Y'all got that loop. Go ahead, leave Exactly, man. You have a shot ready for the fire to already be kindled before he even comes. So he wants the chaos as well. Why? To bring our kingdom. That's what we're looking forward to, man. We looking forward to this place going down, man. You know? That's what's going to be important, man. The destruction of this place, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 7. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with the blood, and their dust made fat with the fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
Exactly, man. So this gonna be the Lord's recompense. He about to destroy these people, man. So, hey, man, get ready. Hey, because we don't want to get put in that fire, man. We don't want to be part of y'all burnt offering to the Lord. Y'all ass gonna get y'all ass burnt the fuck up, man. This ain't not a game, man. People out here playing around. No, we want to get out of that. We want to get delivered from that. Hey, once he clears y'all ass, then that's when y'all gonna be right. 2/3. What you got? What's your piece of? Bring it out real quick.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven. All the proud again. All that is wicked shall be stubborn.
It says it's gonna burn up like an oven, man. That's what's coming, man. And it's gonna leave them neither root nor branch. So everything is gonna be destroyed, even the water. There's gonna be no water. Everything is gonna be like the desert, like the active spectrum. So, hey, man, this is nothing to play with, man. They getting ready. They getting ready, man. They ready for war. So, Lord willing, hey, we on his side when the war comes, man, because, hey, we don't want to be getting caught up in this war.
Like real quick, somebody get 2 Corinthians 5 and start at 10, but before you break 11. Back up with that brother. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he has done, whether it be good or bad.
Yeah, man, whether it be good or bad, man, we all got to appear that day, man. So we appear, we on that good side. Like, all right, y'all good. Fuck the rest of y'all.
What's that except for judgment?
Yeah, don't want that. Don't want.
Hey, it's also in Revelation to say the Lord is coming, his reward is coming with him. Right? That reward, when you look that word up, it says in a good sense or a bad sense.
Yep.
You know, you get rewarded for wickedness from the Lord. My boy.
God, man. So
Shit.
This ain't a game. You can bring out that second info.
2 Corinthians 5 and 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Hey, that's why we out here. But it's either you gonna get persuaded to come into the truth, if you of the elect, or not.
And you gotta imagine, man. You say the terror of the Lord, man. You look at these different movies like Possession of Emily Rose, and you know the Lord really commands some fearsome creatures, man. Hey, the scriptures talk about Leviathan, you know, how big he is, then the behemoth, all right? How the Lord really got a crazy army, man. His army wild as hell. Like you gotta imagine. You see these movies a lot of these movies be based off of dreams people be having, right? Or real shit that really happened. For somebody to contort and still be alive, Lord holds the power. He gave these beings that power to do these things. Is that not a power to be afraid of?
Shit. Get Jeremiah 5:22 to back that up real quick.
You know, is that not a power to be afraid of?
Precisely.
You know? Is you fucking serious?
Shit.
This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 22. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord.
Shit.
will ye not tremble at my presence?
Right, you're not going to be afraid when the Lord's coming around. The Lord sent one angel. Being a low-level angel like that is doing this shit, man. All right? You know?
Read the whole verse together.
Okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 22. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which I have placed the sand for a bound of the sea, by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail? Though they roar, yea, yet can they not pass over it?
Right, and the Lord is in control of it. The Lord set the bounds. He created everything. All right, so it's only wise to fear now. You better believe when the Lord's presence comes, you will tremble. When the Lord's presence comes, hey, imagine when we got out of Egypt, right? Or remember to the best of your ability, right? When we got out of Egypt, the Lord did that for our benefit. But when he gave Moses those commandments, and Moses announced, the people were afraid. Say it over. When the Lord spoke to the people publicly, the people were afraid. It was for our benefit. So imagine the Lord come in his festivity. You think they're gonna fear the Lord again? You better repent now. You better think about it. Imagine how it was for our good. So he come in his anger. We don't want that bad side. Because look, the Lord, even the waves obey the Lord. What they say about Yahushua when he rebuked the wind? They said, what manner of man is this? Even the wind obey him. That's who's coming. The Lord that control, and like you said, he can throw kill the body and put the soul in hell. He can put you in torments, man. Somebody's magic on toilet torments. See, a nigga think, oh, well, we all go down anyway. I might as well YOLO. Death coming all men anyway. No. See, look. That's why this is called the second death. But we experience, as far as living and passing on, that's going to sleep with your fathers. Now, in the day of that judgment, the Lord can bring some harshness on you, take you out, do some excruciating pain, lock you down in sleep, whatever. When the Lord brings this, it's going to be judgment, man. It says you're going to know it after death by pain. It says you're going to dwell in torments. You watch that something?
This is the book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, for I'm not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Right, so look. This is how backwards y'all niggas feel. A car with 4 niggas that go shoot up whole neighborhoods. 2 cops pull them over, all 4 niggas go to jail. Right, 1 cop, he ain't got no backup. Because y'all fear Esau. He managed to handcuff all 4 of y'all niggas after all these afflictions, right? Because y'all fear Esau. But fuck that, man. The Lord cannot just kill you. He can make you go through torments. And according to Psalms, when you read through it, it talks about the snail. Let them know there's a snail. All right, talking about that little destruction. You're going to feel that shit, bro. Zechariah 14:12. You're going to feel your eyes melt. You're going to feel your tongue turn to powder. Like that SpongeBob episode. They got out the water. You're going to feel all your dehydration come out. Like a snail when you put salt on it, bro. Hey, the Lord can make 1 second feel like 100 years to you. It's a scripture, it's a rock that goes into that about the affliction. You don't remember when you go a moment of affliction, something like that? Yeah, man, that shit feel like that. It's like y'all got it.
Hey, you got the second H9.
The second H is 9. The inside they beat in pitiful pace.
No, you got it.
Don't drop that second H. Hey, you drop it. It's your gift.
That's what I'm saying. Don't right now.
You know it's
That's what I'm saying. Don't drop the precept, man. Go ahead.
The second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Thus 8 shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
That's that 2 Corinthians 5:11, man. Everybody know understand the Lord, you just lay it in. Understand the Lord is coming with this great destruction, and salvation is on the table. But we gotta have that faith that works to get that. So like shit, that's simple. The fear of the Lord, we get the wisdom. That's very simple. serve me or die. Serve you. Like, that's real easy. That's why. That's like shit. Right?
Get down and lay down.
So that's the option. You want to get saved, you got to have faith in works, right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they have passed them away despitefully, shall dwell in torment.
Dwell in torment. So you won't live in torment. Alright? Hey, matter of fact, get that revelation.
Revelation chapter 9 for shit. In those days, shall man seek death and shall not find it.
Right, so it's though a man shall seek death and not find it, man. Alright? So you gonna dwell in that shit. Alright? You gonna have people trying to jump out of motherfucking buildings. Alright? They gonna be in all that pain, and now they all broke up and shit. Just
Looking like boneless.
you know what I'm saying? It looking like hey, like the brother say, looking like boneless chicken, you know? Hey, look, hey, you gonna have people taking shotguns to their face, all right? You know, hey, look, and to show you that the Lord got that type of power, look at the aftermath of World War II.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the Apostle Howard went into that years ago, man. That shell shock, and you know how they was all fucked up. Hey, some of them had half of their face blew off.
Yep.
You know, half of their brain was gone. Their body was only operating off of one side of their brain. Alright? And the Lord left them alive. Alright?
Dwelling in torment.
Dwelling in torment. Hey, look, you remember all the delicacy. That's a torment in itself too.
To remember shit not that we good. Like niggas that's vegetables, man.
God.
They brain still working, bro. They tormented, man.
They consider a vegetable. You got, like the dude who committed adultery with my nigga woman, man. That nigga a fucking vegetable, man. The Lord turned that nigga to a vegetable 2 months after I found out, man. You know? That, to be able to feel some cheeks, alright? To be able to get and stand up. Hey, look, I broke my hand just even to be without one hand. That shit fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was terrible. You know what I'm saying? And, I fix shit, and I can't fix nothing, and I can't do shit. And to know I can do it, but you can't do it because you fucked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's fucked up, especially when you can't do the shit you love to do. This nigga can't even beat his dick.
Well, that's a test.
He can't even touch himself no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, of course. I brought this out years ago. You know?
No, I was talking about with my uncle. My uncle was 33 years old. And ended up, he was working, doing some construction at a building. And some guys came to the building. 2 guys came looking for the woman that he was doing construction with. They were looking for it. He told them, hey, he couldn't find it. He actually got kind of smart with the guys and told them, fuck you, you go find it yourself. They shot through the door. 2 bullets. One of the bullets split and hit him in his spine. He was paralyzed for 31 years. That man, when we were talking, he sit up here and said, man, here it is, I can look at my dick and can't do shit. And the man was sitting, you will see him crying. You don't want to go through no shit like that.
That's
31 years.
As a man.
And that's nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing compared to what's actually coming. As fucked up as that is, that's a horrible. That's some rough shit. But that's gonna be worse.
Damn.
Cause you can see your body, you can't feel it. You can feel somebody touch your body, you can see them touch it, you can't feel it.
Yeah.
That shit is torments, bro. And it's gonna be worse.
Yes.
You know how the mental toll it takes for you to eat your child, man? That's coming. That's coming back. And really, you heathens gonna deal with that shit. The Edomites gonna deal with that shit, man.
They already want to eat their ass. They be trying all types of delicate shit.
They got, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking human meat, baby meat.
Like on the Master Chef. I mean,
Yeah, I saw that shit. Yeah.
The dude made some food out of human meat, gave it to people like it wasn't nothing.
Oh, right. Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Hey, this is like you playing.
Where the fuck you get the human meat to cook, nigga? And it's like, how you know how to cook human meat? That mean he didn't already tasted it.
USDA approved.
You ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't no
That's
game,
a
man.
human veal. That nigga eating little Tommy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
You know.
You are up to.
Everything to fall into the hands of the living power.
Right, it's a fearful thing. When you the scriptures say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It's a reason why that's the first thing you need to know is to be afraid. It's a reason why that's the first thing you need to understand, man. Man, you look and the Lord separated the waters from the waters. The fuck out of here. Bro, you look up, you see blue because it's fucking water, bro.
Yep.
If Esau give you some
They tell you it's the
bullshit,
reflection.
it's
That's
the
bullshit.
particles. It's fucking water. The scriptures tell you he separated the waters from the water.
Damn. Because what would it be reflect? What would be the reflection?
Even at night.
What would be the reflection?
Hey, look, it was an Edomite who was doing a video, right? Of goddamn it, how nasty be lying and shit, right? And he turned the fucking camera upside down to show the clouds, but they thought they was looking down. He said, no, nigga, I did this in my backyard, motherfucker. It's looking up. He said, look, and this ain't no $60-something million a month fun. Nigga, I did this for free. You know what I'm saying? You think Esau gonna tell you the truth, man? And that's a terrible power. Hey, look, they stuck.
They do get that Red Bull down, but the place is still looking blue.
It still was blue.
My question is, what would be the thing as the reflector of them? What would be the reflector, Esau? What would be the reflector? Because now you're trapped. Because then you got to admit the firmament is real.
God.
And then by admitting that, you admit that it's water up
It
there.
is water, right?
You can't escape.
You know what I'm saying?
Stupid ass.
Hey, look, the Lord raw, man. The Lord is amazing, man.
That's right.
And when you got a power like that, hey, look, when you read the scriptures of how the earth got flooded the first time, it say he opened up the heavens and the ground, and he broke up the beneath. So the guys was shooting up, and the Lord opened up he opened up the firmament, man. So how the fuck it's gonna rain like that if it's space as fucking water?
Esau tried to use his damn fake ass science lying when science just means to know, man. So
Right.
to know knowledge, we understand the knowledge of the Lord because it's all in the scriptures. We don't need no motherfucking billion-dollar machine to figure shit out. We don't need that. It's so easy. The
The
scriptures.
Lord said it right there.
We need nothing else. But
Hey, get that knowledge of wickedness.
Did you find that precept?
It's not wisdom.
Let me just double check.
Get the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Brother, can get that real quick. Hey, because Esau give you wicked ass knowledge, man. He give you falsehood, man. He give you a bunch of bullshit. Like he not telling you what it really is. Like they don't understand what a cubit really is. All right, they don't understand real mathematics. All right, you know.
Abraham, the one who taught them that.
Right. You know
But you know what? People don't even know that. But you know they got this dumb saying. You know, I always hear this dumb saying that that women are smarter than men, which that's the most dumbest shit I ever heard. Because the only people who think they smarter than men is only the so-called black bitch. You don't never hear no Chinese woman saying that. You don't never hear no Japanese woman saying that. You definitely don't even hear the Edomite woman.
Oh, you hear them saying that. Now they the ones they be pushing that fucking back. All these bitches.
Yeah, these Edomite women think the same shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's the
All
American
the
woman.
Western mindset. Exactly.
The American woman.
Not just American, man. It's the Western mindset.
Yeah, it comes.
The Western mindset. It didn't start. Don't start with America. It started with America's mother, which is Britain.
Britain.
Yep.
God.
That's right.
They say them hoes over there. Terrible.
But that's
They
the
proud as hell.
yeah, they proud. But that's the stupidest logic, you know. For people that's in the Middle East, they don't say that shit. So for you to know how Abraham taught them this shit, because if they so-called mature faster, then how Abraham get all this knowledge?
See, that mature fashion thing ain't talking about knowledge. See, that's what Esau does. He gives you the truth and the lies. Women mature faster. They do mature faster, but women age like milk. Men age like wine. They reach their physical maturity and peak and crash
before men do.
Yep. That's
See,
it.
Abraham was still able to get women pregnant. Sarah was over with. It said the deadness of her womb. Abraham was still able to keep going.
Yep.
She cried.
She cried.
She cried. Oh, yeah, she cried.
That's the body thing, not that mental.
No.
Not that mental, what Esau be trying to say, that mental, fuck that. Because you be hearing punk ass Jake on the radio. Man, women are mature and fast and whatnot.
Hey, look, man, these
Some
bitches.
weak
Hey,
ass
look,
niggas,
the
man.
damn
Because
woman.
women be fast. See, because for a man when you reach that that puberty and you horny, it's different from a woman. Because in America, what does she do? She flaunts it. That's just outward. A man ain't got in the front. A man ain't finna put a skirt on and show himself off. So it seems more mature. No, she's just a fast. She's an whore.
Yep.
And this man, her same age group, he horny as hell. Let the wind blow, and let the wind blow. Any direction, he ready. He just ain't walking around with a skirt trying to show off his goods to get. No, that's the difference.
Yeah, yep. And correct, man. So all that bullshit, and them going into back to the knowledge. This is how these Edomites even know, because of our forefathers, the men.
Yeah. The men. Hey, the Lord dealt with men. Hey, if that was the case, hey, why the Lord didn't pull a woman in the chariot and give a woman a loss? Right? Why is, hey, look, then the scriptures say, unto you sons, O men, do I my voices to the sons of men. Right? Ezekiel 34:31, ye the flock of my pasture, the flock of my pasture are men. Right? They say what? The woman is the weaker vessel. I mean, if she the weaker vessel, that means she's inferior to us in every way. And like we say all the time, we don't negate the fact that the woman, she has her purpose. She has her glory, but the glory of a man is different from the glory of a woman, man. You ain't on our level, man.
Never will be.
And never will be. That's like us saying we on Yahweh Shai's level. That's fucking possible.
Right.
Alright? It's impossible. Alright? Alright?
Exactly, man. So you need to stop listening to Esau bullshit. Because it's all steering back to Esau lying to y'all ass.
And let me add this, because that's something heavy. Because this not women. This ain't women bashing.
Yeah.
All right, this is bitch bashing.
Yeah.
Any woman's gonna know the order.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. We're not on the same level as Yahweh Shai. All right. Hey, get Matthew 10. The servant is not greater than his master.
And that's what these women don't understand, because they are servants. And we they masters too, just like we Yahweh Shai servants, man. You know? Even though he called us his friends, hey, look, we still his servants, man. You know?
John 15:20. Remember the word that I have said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have
In Matthew 10, I thought I said this. I often say the same thing, but I said differently. It's not this phrase or that phrase. Something specific in that Matthew 10.
All right, right here. Matthew chapter 10, verse 24. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord.
Keep going.
It is enough, verse 25, it is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servant as his Lord.
So we're under Yahweh Shai 100%. We are under Yahweh Shai. All right? But Yahweh Shai has made it to where we're one with him as a wife to our husband. We're one with him. We're partaking in we're joint heirs with him. All right? That's what you women got to learn. It's an order. It's an order. The man is above the woman. However, you're the man's glory. A man loves his woman. A man cherishes his woman. An actual woman. Let's make sure we get that straight. An actual woman.
Yeah. Not you regular ass females or bitches.
Right. You know? And the same stuff makes right before we, like, as Yahweh Shai wanted to go with him, we want our women to be one with us. There's a glory in that. You're still going to be over the rest of the women. You're going to have handmaidens. Just as the Lord called us, well, when we here, good stewards, he called us his steward. I mean, we're over the rest of the household. So you want some position, you got it. What the fuck you mean? You an Israelite woman. Get the fucking order out of your man. What are you talking about?
You need to go into that in the Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman. say in one of the verses, it say she would get up and give meat to her maidens, and basically in the middle of the night she get up and feed the house, man. That means that virtuous woman is over all of the other women, man. All right, his other women, his wives, his servants, and all that, man. But you women don't think like that. Right? Hey, it also talks about a woman actually working, man. A lot of you women think that you're just supposed to sit on your ass, man. Hey, if a brother want to get it real quick, side note, you know, the Proverbs 31. A lot of women are supposed to work. They supposed to work. They ain't supposed to be doing what men doing, but they, you know, like you got sewers. You got needs. They will be bakers and things of that, making food. And that's why you even in the Israelite community, if you live in the projects, you know, women doing what? They got the candy stores. All right, they got the what? They got the they doing hair. They got them at they babysitting. They doing woman jobs that a woman should be doing. A woman shouldn't be in a fucking factory. Alright? A woman shouldn't be carrying around a pallet jack with a fucking 1,000 pounds of fucking weight on this shit, man.
Well, they really not. There's only a few. Women complained about the guy was going into the studies, right? And he was having a dialogue with a woman, and she was talking about women not getting equal pay, we're not getting equal jobs. He said, well, y'all don't actually want that, because there's women that's not in the construction. There's very few women in construction workforce, in the factory workforce. You went in on it. They just want the good jobs. And then when they get in there, they don't want to go through the same shit the men go through. You want special treatment, essentially. That's not how it works. The men that come out, they fought and beat other men out. Beat it. Right. You wanted us to get it. That's not how it works.
Yeah, exactly. It's always a head out. You just so y'all so used to being given shit. Like that dude said on that video I sent you, he said y'all get welfare, Section 8,
EBT?
He said everybody helping your ass.
But y'all independent.
Right.
You had to pay them so bad.
Right. You got something else? You got that scripture, the part I called for?
Yeah, I got that Proverbs right here.
Does she consider it fulfilled?
Go on, son. Matter of fact, just start it with saying we should find a virtuous woman. And this should tell you something, because this letter's from a woman. From a woman, man. This is Lemuel's mother. Alright, this is his mother. So this is a virtuous woman telling him what to look for in a virtuous woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Who knows a woman with a bitch of shit more than a woman?
You know what I'm saying?
That's why, look. You know something I noticed about growing up, and you know, them women, you talk to women, you get them, you know, the one thing they always, because you tell them, you know, you be like, you know, you ain't no male friends. Look out here, you fucking you ain't got no male friends. Say, well, they always say the same thing though, right? Even if they just don't got no friends, or you like, they say the same thing. I don't like women. I don't like bitches. They can, they this, they that. They do, you know, they got a whole
always
damn
got
skill.
something to say. Always in your business.
Which means that would include them. That's just how women are.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies?
Read up one.
Verse 9. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy.
Okay, keep going.
Who can find a virtuous woman?
Now this is a woman talking. And ain't none of you bitches, you really ain't none of you women on this level. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it, man.
Nor found it.
Right, nor found. Hey, what Solomon say? Hey, Solomon had it.
For the record, even Lemuel speaks. He's going to
Wait, with his mother talk. Right, with his
I'll
mother.
make sure that's it.
Right.
His mother wrote it. No, Lemuel is going through what his mother wrote.
Right, with his mother. Right, he going.
I'm sure he took some creative spiritual license on it.
God. You know, so his mother gave him the breakdown, man. You know, keep going.
All right. For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
Right, so you supposed to be able to know when you leave the house that you ain't got to worry about your bitch doing dicks while you at work. Hey, look, when you leave the house, you should know your kids gonna be straight, your kids gonna be fed, your kids ain't gonna be walking around like like when my women have lazy moments, I start calling my kids PBs, project babies. Alright? Because they have, the pamper, the hanging pamper. I hate that shit. And they don't like it, so I do it the fuck with their mind. I say, come here, PB. And they be like, then they get on their shit again, man. Hey, but you really should know.
Hey, you got multiple wives?
I got 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? And we live together.
That's wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, and that's something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so hey, when you leave the house, you should know everything alright, man. Hey, in this society, you can't trust no woman. That's wicked. That's fucked up. You're supposed to be able to trust your woman, man. You're supposed to be able to. But another reason why you can't, because these women have had so much dick.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier to replace your ass than for them to just shut up and listen. They can't do it, man. It's like trying to tell a dog to meow.
Yeah, man.
You know?
They mind so corrupted by all that different sperm that's attached to it. Because, hey, man, the sperms are battling with each other in her body.
And that's why you gotta get it. Hey, and that's how you. Hey, look, and these women, and a lot of women don't understand. Hey, when the scriptures say, hey, look, you can't put her away. Hey, look, that's a virgin woman. That's talking about a woman who the Haman. You bitches ain't virgins. We don't have to deal with you. You ain't no fucking virgin.
Exactly. Where have I really married?
Right, when they say pleased to dwell with you. A marriage is, a father giving his daughter away. Alright? You giving the tokens of her virginity, which is the white cloth that you lay out on the bed, and you give it to her father, not the fucking mother. You give it to the father, so he'll know that his daughter was a virgin, man. Alright? And then that's your proof that that's your woman.
Yep.
Alright? But hey, you don't got no tokens with none of these fucking bitches. And that's why a lot of these women should shut the fuck up and be humble. Especially you bitches who call yourself Israelites. Keep going. Cause ain't none of you motherfuckers this. Especially you women who call yourself Israelites. It might be a few out there. But I don't know. They probably got a husband. Keep going.
So that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil.
Right, it's right. No need of spoil. So if your woman going out making sure she bringing home the bacon issue, so to speak, hey, that's a good thing for your woman to go out and what they say, check a bag. Hey, go to work.
I hate this example because it's a nigga in the world. There's a world of niggas. She still is a bitch and she's a martyr for sure. At least she dresses, how she dresses, whatever. But Gucci was locked up. She turned that 5 million to 10 million.
And she came back.
And she stayed faithful to her.
And she gave him the money when he came back.
And she looked out for him. He wanted that chicken. She made sure he got the fruits and vegetables.
Yeah. She told him, "No, you can't have it." And she fed him good.
She ain't said it like that. She ain't get out of order. She made sure it was good.
And he was like, man, he was salty too, but he knew she was looking out for him though, man.
No, but this all you saying that and women ain't doing that. I was sometimes I the woman I dealt with years back. I said, what you doing on this? So she gave me the spiel. She said, I'm about to cheat on my boyfriend.
What?
This is what she said, bro. She said, I said, that's fucked up. She like, yeah, he ain't doing me right. He ain't pleasing me to the I'm about to cheat on him. I said, what the
That's
fuck?
good. Hey man, most of these women jackhammering they shit with these fucking toys, man.
That got to do. These bitches just insatiable.
Yep.
Because you can make a bitch come, squirt. I hate to be graphic, but we got to.
Yeah.
And she's still gonna fuck another nigga.
That ain't got yeah, you're right.
Ain't just wicked.
You can please a bitch and she still gonna go off of you.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
In Isaiah the 3rd chapter, they walk on walks on eyes. You know, they got no discipline. They not continent, like it says it's a rock. It says a continent woman is invaluable. When you find a continent woman, that's a great thing. That's wonderful.
keep going. Yeah,
Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Right? So you got all these women out here. You know,
Make sure you
they
put
over
your
the
hand
man,
on
thinking they over the man. All right? When it's a woman, order.
Speak over it. It'll muffle it.
All right?
Oh, God.
Proverbs 9:13. Woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. All right? Don't shit out here, man. All right? All they know is wicked.
Right.
They don't know how to please their man. They don't know how to be a woman. All right, they don't go that road, man. Every time you tell them to do something, they want to back talk. All right, do all manner of say all sorts of shit, man. Stage and fall out so they give you
Staging it. They're staged to fall. Hey, look, these bitches would create an argument so she can leave and go to her side nigga house and get the dogs, get fucked and commit adultery. Alright? Hey, look, man, when you go on social media, they don't be fucking lying, man. They make, hey, like comedy, man. Comedy takes the truth and make a joke out of it. Alright? You see all this shit about these women and they making jokes about it. That shit be real, man.
They teach them what's going on. That's what you study psychology 101. That's like one of the first things you learn. People hide, for lack of a better word, hide truth and comedy. And the reason is because you can say something uncomfortable or not right. But if you put it in form, it makes it easier to say, but also makes it easier to hear it.
Keep going to that problem.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
She do what?
She worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar.
Right, keep going.
She rises also while it is yet night. She giveth meat to her household.
Right, so when it's night, the sun go down. Let's say all the women that came, keep going, because it's gonna say it say the maidens. Let's talk about her husband's other wives and maybe his other servants. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the maidens may not been his wives, but most of the time in the Israelite deal, they was. Alright? But the virtuous woman out of all the whole his women, the one that's more virtuous was supposed to take care of all of them, man. When they hungry, she see that's like you know, my wives at home, if one ain't working, one of them ain't working right now, she should be soon. If my other wife, she been working, she'll try to make sure she make lunch for her because she know she gotta go to work. So she'll make lunch for my other wife so she can have some food when she go to fucking work, man. Alright? And they do it vice versa. Alright? They fucking work together. Alright? But you bitches don't even do shit compared to that. Alright? You know
They
what?
don't even want you double tapping on the Instagram.
Right, you can't even like a bitch picture.
You niggas are niggas are defeated. Like y'all the oppressed, y'all allow this shit. And that's why it's happening, man. You niggas are
Niggas, I'm hearing these crybaby ass niggas on Power 92 sometimes. I'm like, oh my God, man. Now I'm one of the best niggas. Like, yeah, woman. That gives so much glory to these bitches. Like, that's the problem, man. It's all on the radio. The bitches love Power 92 and B103 and all that shit. You know?
103. You know he was a bad boy.
Yeah, man. They be on there simply, man. Talking shit, geeking up these bitches' heads, got their mind, and that's going back to the Queen of Heaven worship.
They be writing letters. They be writing letters.
Somebody get it.
And they be writing letters. You know what I mean? And then they be telling them and how to deal with their relationship. Hey, bitch, listen to your man and how to deal with your relationship.
What the fuck you require?
Right. What's hard? And like the elder Malcolm would like to say, keep his nuts empty, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Keep his.
That's oversimplified.
You know, exactly. You a help meet though. Help meet, not make meet. You supposed to meet my requirements. So whatever I want you to do, you meet it. If you can't meet my requirements, then fuck you. That's what it is. You ain't just helping it, you meeting my requirements. That's what the Lord created y'all for.
Right. Go ahead, you read. Hey, cause y'all, hey, look, and this is, and like we say, this is not woman bashing. We're not bashing you women.
No, because a woman gonna hear these things.
Oh, right. We bashing you bitches. You know what I'm saying?
And if it's a woman being a bitch right now, she gonna realize I've been fucking up and this bitch is right.
Yeah. You know?
Shit. He was once niggas in the world.
That's right.
Alright? May the Lord bless we the holy prophets, you know, the joint heirs we have a shine, but we was once niggas in the world. And that meant that we had to get it right. It's that simple. That's right. The wicked don't like the truth. The wicked gets angry at the people.
She considers a field and buys it with the fruit of her hand.
What? So that means she adding to her husband's substance. So when she go out, she considering, she going out looking for the shit. And when she sees something, she go to her husband and show her husband and shit. Because ain't no real woman gonna do nothing without her husband's approval. Alright? So after she buy a field, consider it, she take it back to her husband. Alright?
And that's why people say get out that stuff like
Right.
Because really, you know, you can't make every decision for it. You can't be that 24/7. For that'll drive you fucking nuts.
It trust me.
All right? Read that verse over. She definitely got approval of her husband's blessings, but go ahead. She got wicked with it. She ain't gonna spoil it. Go ahead.
She considers a field and buys it with the fruit of her hand. She planteth a vine yard.
Read the book.
She girds her loins with strength and strengthens her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good, her candle goes not out.
So like Paul said, she received her merchandise is good. So she's skilled in it. She knows what's going on. So you see it trending more and more on TikTok. You got a lot of these women. Because hey, in the ancient world, if you read it in Joshua, you read it in Joshua with the harlot Rahab. The harlot Rahab, she was on the roof. She had flax out. When you lay flax out to dry, you know, flax is used to make clothes. So the spirit, you know, extrapolation, she was prepared that she was getting that fabric ready to make clothes. Even a harlot knew how to make clothes. A woman don't have talents like that. She was able to make clothes or prepare foods, whatever the case may be. She's seeing trending a lot on social media. You know, women with entrepreneur skills, man. But Esau took that and made you think that that's your value. Your value is the fact you know how to do this thing, snap you independent bad bitch. You can do this and that. No, you're supposed to help people.
And just think
That's why you got certain talents like that. You know?
And just think if it was two of y'all and one man, two women that's entrepreneur and bringing this and plus of him and his hustle and what he doing and what he working.
Right.
Y'all, hey, one woman, hey, you wouldn't have a car note, you wouldn't be in debt.
You want enjoyable shit together.
Right, yeah, hey, look, like a couple weeks.
And then you got somebody to manage your finances better because, you know, a lot of times women just blow it.
Yeah, they
got no restraints.
Y'all money and fuck it up and then it's not.
They go to the nigga to take care of it.
Right.
Asking for help is burdening the man you with.
One household, 3 incomes is better than one household, 1 income.
Right.
It's better than 2.
It's right, it's more money. Hey, like we say, two is better than one, but a 3 chords,
3-4 chords not quickly broken.
It's quickly broken. So
Not quickly broken.
Not quickly broken. So if you got 2 wives, yeah, you're gonna have trouble in the flesh, yeah, because today's world is fucked up. Alright? But at the same time, when your car break down and y'all got a little cushion because everybody working, and let's say your rent $1,500. Alright, your rent $1,500 is 3 of y'all working, that's $500 a piece. Let's say everybody in the house making $20 an hour. So every week, everybody bringing home at least $600. So one paycheck, goddamn it, there go your rent with a little bit of something left over. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got 3 more checks, alright, that's sitting around. Alright, so every month you may bring in a like close to almost gross wise, almost close to $8,000-9,000, man. after taxes, man. Between the three of y'all. A decent used car is gonna cost you about $5,000-6,000. All right, a good running car, a good running used car costs you about $5,000-6,000, man. You get you a couple good used running cars, all right, and then you stack your money and you have your nice ass raw car for when you all go out. You one you got the car note on. Your women. You're right. Avalanche truck shit. All right. So then you got then when you got children, all right, you would need you can work.
That'll actually help you women with your postpartum depression. Because now you got extra hands for when you can't get no rest at night because you think you got it all by yourself. All right, you got somebody that'll help with that baby crying all fucking night. Now, for the record, let's put the balance this. We're not saying, obviously, brothers, but that's the case of newcomers or something. We're not saying go out there and get you multiple wives and shit. We're going into the benefits of it. Just even you look at it, of course, spiritually, but on the carnal side, the benefits of polygamy. All right, the benefits of it for both parties. All right, because as Paul said, and Yahweh Shai, it's better to not deal with no woman. Yeah. All right, it's a lot of trouble in the flesh.
Yeah, and especially now, man.
That shit, it'll leave a scar on you for a second. Man. It'll leave a scar on you, maybe permanently to get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, but a lot of trouble in the flesh. All right. The benefits of the beauty of the order of the Lord, man. Yeah, right. It's only profitable.
It's only profitable. All right. Hey, but look. Esau, he don't want that happening because Esau opposes himself against everything that's of the Most High, man. Alright? So everything that Yahweh Shema Shai say you can do, Esau say, no, you can't do that. That ain't right. A man can go get his rod cut off. Alright, and what it's called when they got to inflate that motherfucker? They got to inflate it. It's some shit they gotta do for a whole year after they get their rod cut off because their body trying to heal and close up because it's really a wound, alright? And their body trying to close up the fucking fake pussy they didn't just put on their ass, alright? They gotta inflate it.
They don't give a fake pussy.
They
turn their dick inside out.
Right, your dick is inside out going up the damn.
Well, it's split like the hot dogs in the quarter tomorrow. Yeah. Then they put it inside out. You ain't even got no dick, so that shit's crazy.
Mutilated.
You're fucking yourself.
There's one Edomite bitch. This was on video. Yeah. And she was talking about the scar tissue built up too much. Yeah. Well, he was talking about the scar tissue.
And that motherfucker was in pain, crying his ass off.
Oh, I gotta do it every day. I don't want you people saying I regret it. Like, bitch, you regret it. You regret it. Nigga. You ain't got no dick and balls. You regret it. Nigga. Regret it. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is play this for fun. You ain't even got no motherfucking fun no more.
Well, busting a nut is amazing. It's an amazing deal, boy.
I'm trying to figure out how you feel.
Esau.
They turn their tube. They switch the tube around. I don't know. They do something with the tube, so now they just come out.
It's like a bitch.
That's ridiculous, man.
Of course it
It is.
It's witchcraft.
I mean, it's all blood. Even with the Wayne son, he dressed like a woman and everything, but he dated a woman that dressed like a woman.
Yeah, that was
that's what's going on.
And he probably
Edomite, yes.
Edomite chick.
Yeah.
That looks like a
so he really fucking her because he gotta be. He's gotta be fucking her.
Yeah.
So that whole thing with the Wayne Wade son, the Wayne Wade and or Gabrielle Union coerced that to happen on that boy. Yeah. Because before he was in the bitches, he was on camera. Wayne Wade said he got a girlfriend, he was hot on girls. Right. That's why the Wayne Wade's ex-wife, which is that boy's mother, that boy, she exposed that shit like that. That's about money. They're doing that shit for money. She went to court so they can allow him to get his rod changed and get hormone pills and shit like that.
That would.
This is so. A child can make the decision, according to Esau, a 13, 14-year-old, 12, 9, 8, 7, make a decision to get their rod permanently dismembered or get their vaginas completely changed, take these hormones that affect them forever. But when they 14, 15, they're not old enough to drink beer. America's so backwards. There's other countries you can drink beer at 15, 16, 18.
Shit, that's the age you really start drinking. 14, 15.
But in America, you can't do that, right? And then also, a woman, when she had a period, 12, 13, 14, she's a woman. She's ready to, she's a woman. She's ready for sex. Yet they tell you, no, that's wickedness. But then you can let this child that's 7, 8, that don't know shit about sexuality, that don't know shit about shit, they can decide to be a man or a woman. They can change their sex. That's madness. They don't even know what's going on yet. This place is wicked, man. That's what the fuck y'all love.
This is something like a 17-year-old I talked to. I was trying to talk to her. She was like, how old are you? I said, yeah, I'm about 8. Wow. She's like, you too old for me. I'm like, you're older than me, right? No, that's just way too old. I said, so you agree with R. Kelly? I said, yeah.
Well, 17 is the legal age you can sit in Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois is 17.
So I said, bro, she got mad, bro, like I was
16
wicked.
in Indiana.
Bro, she got mad like I was being wicked, bro. And then walked off of me like I was being wicked.
Hey, but look, but we gotta get on this shit.
Exactly, like, it was dark, she was dating a woman.
Even worse.
I know a woman who told me some information. When she was 12, she was fucking a nigga that was in his fucking 30s, man, or in his mid-20s, man. And she was 12 years old, man. Alright? So what will put a motherfucker in the mind? Well, hey, look, and she not from this country. Alright? Here in America, when you go over to Haiti, I was dealing with a woman. Alright, she was I was younger though, she was about 19, 20. But she had a house. She had a house and everything out in Haiti. It wasn't much, alright? But she had a house, she stayed by herself. She had her own shit, man. And she been having her own shit since she was 13, 14 years old, man. This in Haiti. You see the same thing in Jamaica. Alright? When you go around them Benjamin nights. But here when you get in America, hey look, and this why these children, these adults have adolescent minds, man. Because America, and like the scriptures go into, we were just talking about it. Hey, how the scriptures say, we're raising young men, man. Right? You don't see, the scriptures say a man child was born. Right? We're raising young men. Young men and young women. We're not raising fucking babies, man. Like you got this wicked ass nigga Charleston White calling these fucking grown ass men babies, man. They know what the fuck they doing, alright? You know, but welcome to hell, man. And now you got a lot of these men that's being raised, these men that are being called babies and children, at 16, 17 years old, they've been called children. But they blowing niggas down. They know how to break the gun down, oil the gun up. They know how to, hey, these motherfuckers they call it children got children. You know what I'm saying?
When you on TikTok, you know what I see on Instagram, they say this about women and shit. And they talk about something about how these heathen raise their children to be adults. We tell our children to go out and funny shit, right? And what you see trending on TikTok, you see Asian kids and Edomite kids, yeah, they cook on their own.
3-year-old
On their own, they chop it up, they do all that stuff, man.
I said, damn, this motherfucker, I want to taste that shit.
That's
He had the onions,
raise them up young.
shit,
Raise
you
them
know
up
what
He did a venom carving off some wood.
Hey, look, my daughter.
He was 3 years old.
Hey, look, it's the show. It was a show called Child versus Chef or something like that. And it's five. I think it's 5 young, from young. I think the youngest was 5, all the way up to like 13, 12. They go against professional chefs. They have cook-off competitions. But there's a 5-year-old, like 7. They go up in age. And it was not one. And it wasn't one nigga. Not one.
My daughter 8 years old.
They gonna be with this nigga shit. They gonna be with the shaking ass. They gonna be with the doing dumb shit on fucking little nine X.
My daughter 8 years old with full breakfast. My daughter 8 years old. She changed the pampers. She She's watching baby. She's very what you would call acclimated and being a young woman, growing into being a young woman, man. Alright? Hey look, like even my son, man, when he first came to live with his mother, which is my shot, he couldn't even fucking cook. First thing we told him how to do is learn how to cook for himself, man. And fend for himself, man.
Put the camera on my shot.
And put the yeah, it's my shot. When he
Growing
first
up, man.
Black son.
yeah,
Zebulon.
stop us. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, but his father was treating him like a damn like a child,
That's
man.
called starting the growth.
You know? And when
Get that Ecclesiastes 11. Put away childhood and his vanity.
you know, and you know, even then I still had some issues. That's because his father crippled him. But the boy's a wise young man, and the spirit is dealing with him. But it's just because he been crippled and grew up on fast food and fucking TV dinners, alright? And he had his father think. When you got somebody always thinking for you, you're not able to make your own decisions, pick out your own clothes and do this and do that, alright? You know, you're not giving your sons the ability to use their fucking brain, man.
Hey, yeah, that's a big thing too. On social media, even though I ain't on Facebook and shit, I still see some shit. They talk about the weirdness of, this is the one I seen to me. It was like, just 3 weeks ago, I couldn't go to the bathroom without permission. You know, in high school, you said it was 18 or senior year. And I couldn't go to the bathroom without permission. Now, 3 weeks later, I'm 18, you see out the world, and I'm just like, gotta figure it out on my own. They'll prepare you for the world. Yeah. That's why by the time you're 30, you just now getting it.
You learning, you maturing, you learn.
21
Hey, look,
Savage, man, the first down.
you just not learning how to deal with your money. Hey, look, they don't even teach you how to spend your fucking money and how to manage your fucking money right. Alright? So then, like the brother's going into, you finally get out in the world, you get a job, you mismanaging your money, spending your money on all type of bullshit. Because you don't even have to understand it. And most great parents, the same motherfucking way, they don't know shit about it. Alright? So that's why the people say train up a child in the way that he should go. You know?
Start at the verse above.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 9. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the days of thine heart, and in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things, Yahweh will bring thee into judgment.
So first it says, enjoy your youth, right? Enjoy your youth. But understand, if you're doing it youthful, like it says, youthful lust. Youthful lust, because foolishness is down the heart of the child. That's another thing. You can't let a child just be a fucking child. It's our job to get the foolishness out of them. A child don't know left and right. A child don't know how to go in and out. It's up to the parent to teach that, so they don't just grow up to still it's like child minded. Alright, so it says, but there's a judgment for all that the foolish lust. See, right now we got a bunch of grown children. A bunch of grown children. That think life is about having fun, man. Just living it up.
Every weekend.
Every
day.
That's every day. They say, what the nigga said in the song, he say, some shit, man. This shit wicked. Man. It don't even matter, bro. They do the shit at night, wake up to do it all over again.
How you doing?
You got it. Read that.
Verse 10.
There's a judgment for those youthful lusts. Go ahead. Let that shit go. When I was a child, I thought I was a child. Alright? Finish it out. Say it loud for the camera, you know what? No, finish the quote out for the camera.
Oh, yeah. I put away childish things.
Yeah, I became put away that childish shit. That's a young man right there. There's not no fucking child there. We treat him respectful and such. You know? Yeah, understand the order. He's young, but that's a young man. Still get that belt taken off on his ass. He a young man.
For these hands.
No. just just for serious, but no. No. You're a young man, bro. You know how to make cognitive, proper decisions, man. All right?
Therefore remove sorrow from thy heart and put away evil from thy flesh. For childhood and youth are vanity.
Right. Remove sorrow. Remove all that childhood shit. That shit vanity, man. Judgment's coming. Be a man. Be a woman. Fuck what America teach you. Just life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. No. Hey, flip to the next chapter. Get the last verse. The last two verses. Next chapter.
Dirty.
Go ahead, yeah.
My shot right here, man. Hold on, man. My shot right here. That guy's tweaking.
Salakia.
Go ahead. He already right there. Let the man read.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
God, it's the whole duty of man to fear the Most High, man. Not life, liberty, pursuit, happiness. All right. Meanwhile, the life they're telling you about is to do as thou wilt, to be a servant to the flesh. That's not living. That's death. You on your way out the fucking door.
Dead.
And regular physical death, but also that second death, man, because the Lord is coming with judgment. Keep going.
For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
There you go. The Lord is bringing judgment, man. And again, for the balance sake, because the Lord is about balance, we're not sitting there like monks. All right? We don't make the boy sit up, be on his knees in a pile of rice. Just fucked up. You go learn all these commandments. 613.
Stick your hand out. Say it again. Say it with your chest.
Go to school, sit in the front of the class and don't blink. Oh, man, come on, man. But we do raise our children to be on a certain level of maturity. They can be prepared for adulthood. They understand, ultimately what a child don't understand is actions have consequences. So make the right choice. And that's the main thing a child needs to learn. Who got that problem?
The Bible for the truth for shit. Train up a child. And the way
Somebody grab that food just down in the heart of the child. Go ahead, you got it.
The Bible talks for the truth for shit. Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Right, so you gotta be teaching the child how to be a man from the youth up, man. Alright, when you see Edomites, man, and they probably be Jake's low key, they just in a different status. No, they even be pregnant. They playing opera, they playing the ABCs, they got audio books or audio science files going. Alright, they got that plan, man. Alright? They get their children to activities from ballet to piano to whatever, so they can put them, see what this, what piques this child interest, what is his talents. They can grow up to be this exceptional being, or even just learn it. Just look, you're not just gonna be some fucking maniac out here, man.
They put your ass out.
That's what niggas are, man. You niggas are maniacs, man. I seen a picture. It was a bitch and all her children. No man. You got the door in the front, like 3 boys in the back. You can see what it's like. Her and her son, the older sons, they both had their husband pockets. And his teeth out. Crazy.
And she raised them like, and she raised the one
We
son.
wasn't even allowed to play with toy guns in my house growing up. We wasn't even allowed to play with it. It took a lot for us to have a water gun. We wasn't allowed to have cap guns. I had a cap gun at my grandma's house.
And then,
I had to go over there to play with that. And that shit was...
and the show you're not trained in them. It don't matter, because, at 5 years old, you can get a gun license. Right? We're here in Chicago. Right? But, goddamn it, you can't... To show that them kids wasn't being trained, that them young men wasn't being trained on how to use them. They just had them hanging out their body. That's the worst place to put your fucking gun is in your body. To show that they was just being little niggas. Right? And she was
Right,
wanting
because
to
they're
be
more, because they're more likely, you know, more than likely, there's still a chance they was real, but more than likely they was those, they got the new switch rock, BB guns or water pepper, jail guns. So they learned it to glorify nigga. That ain't supposed to be raising your child. To be raising your child to be an adult, but a bad adult, all right? A degenerate nigga, a brute beast. Whatever you do, you raise your child to do that. If whatever you do to that child, you better believe they learn from lesson. That's going to carry over to young. Right? Because you need to teach them what's right and how to be mature and proper, but to teach them what's fucking wrong. Man. Teach them black culture. Black culture is that culture, man. What that nigga say, I'm gonna say some real anti-Semitic shit right now. I'm gonna kill this nigga, I'm gonna fuck his bitch. I'm gonna kill this nigga, I'm gonna fuck his bitch. And that's what you teach your children at the fucking day. That's black culture. Murder and adultery.
Most of these kids.
And whoredoms.
Hey, most of these kids, shit, they know Drake songs. Before they know all this bullshit ass music. They singing the music. And like my daughter's sister. She like, we was in the car, she said, can you play some Lil Baby? She said some goofy ass shit. It's like, what your little ass even know about that shit for? Why you even listen to that, man? They raise their kids, and then the message that these rappers telling these children, telling these pre-manhood children, alright, is to beat little thoughts and beat little niggas. Alright? To rob your brother, kill your brother say something, you kill him. Cause that's why most of these niggas dropping niggas, because the music, man. Hey, in the music, you got the music raising your goddamn kids. You let your fucking kid, that's like my baby mama little brother. He sat in the room all day and rocked and listened to fucking music all day. Alright? So you got the TV and the music. You got Young Thug and goddamn it Chief Keef and Lil Durk raising your goddamn kids, man.
Huh? That's the spirit. And you should play that for the camera, brother.
I did a video on it too, man.
Oh, you already did a video on it? Just play a little bit. Basically,
okay, do you guys know who this is?
It's the father and the mother.
What about him?
That's a big thing.
No?
Do you know this?
Okay, who's that? Baby Shark. Baby Shark, all right. Who's that? How you don't know who that is? That's the queen of rap. You gotta know who that is. What that say?
That's like the equation.
That's what I'm talking about. Who's that?
So that just shows, even though they're not learning the laws of the Lord, so what they learn is still following. But it's a difference just on the basic level. They're learning things profitable for, to become, on American standards, a proper adult. All right? Upstanding citizen. To not be a damn degenerate, man. They don't know who the 21 is. They didn't know who Drake was. But they knew that math. All right? They knew that math. They knew young man, young woman, appropriate things for their age. Coco Melon, actually, see, when we used to grow up, we used to get books read to us and stuff too. And there was morals in those stories. And they taught you that too, like, what was the point? Well, yeah, Coco Melon is off, but they still sometimes have a point.
They have some shit.
Like, what was the moral of this? What was the point of this? Well, it was raining outside, so I put the rain boots on, which is the actual episode of Coco Melon. And it helps the child to understand, well, this is why I'm doing this. All right, this actually is happening, so there's an effect that must be put here. All right, but notice it's a man and a woman in that clip. It's a father present. Get that foolishness down the heart of a child. Somebody grab it already?
I got it. Proverbs 22:15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
So you gotta whoop that ass. You gotta whoop that ass.
Hey, but the brother Matas Youngin said something heavy when he just showed me the clip back here. It shows you that whatever you're teaching your child from the youth is what carries over, man. They don't know about that degeneracy because their parents not teaching them that. You are teaching your children to be 21 Savage, what he raps about. That nigga ain't about that shit. Even if he once was, he ain't. You teach these niggas to be what Young Thug rappers about. You teach them to be what King. Oh, they love King Von. They love that nigga. He's a damn murderer. A murderer. They went nuts in Cleveland when that song came on, man.
Sure.
They went crazy, remember?
Yeah.
Demons.
They was, man, the women was shaking ass harder.
Yeah, they had that recoil.
Well, I make a point. When I was doing a turkey drive over there at the Parkway Gardens where that little mural is, it was a single mother and her son. She had him taking pictures at his little mural. I'm like, where's the father at? Like that's his daddy.
Most of the niggas, the baby mamas over there, they got over there, and they baby fathers is opposite niggas that's over there.
Yeah.
Most of them women that's over there, they baby daddies can't go over there because they into it, them niggas over there. It's real easy. Parkway Gardens was some of the easiest projects to get into because it was a high turnover rate. They was always trying to get up out of it. You know, I used to work there doing security, man. That shit, that place is demonic as fuck. I mean, every night when they get quiet finally, or one shit going on, you try to get a little, it was always demons fucking with me when I was trying, every day, every time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never, you know, it's a lot of demonic energy over there, man. You know? But yeah, man, and then the women, man, they want to raise their kids to be these niggas.
Oh yeah, they dress them up like that. They teach them the mannerisms. That's what they teach them to be.
Just like that.
You know, and also they give them the fucking phone and let them just get out of my face. Exactly. I forget, and it goes before the phone for the record. And I forget which nigga it was. He said, shit, it was a rap nigga. He said Scarface raised him, putting in one of his lyrics.
That's crazy.
Man, these parents is not raising them right. That's why when I'm glad I'm not dealing with that woman no more. While her son, he was saying he'll beat the Most High because he sit around watching porn. She give him a little tablet. He's playing this shit. He want to be like these rappers. He want to be like all the killers. He listening to. He talk about when he grew up, I'm gonna kill somebody. That's exactly what he said. I'm gonna rob somebody. And I'm saying, look at where you learning. And you getting mad at you. You ain't telling them right. Man, they need some discipline. They need to get cussed out.
That's why you see, that's when you get the 8th graders. That's why you get the 8th graders, like the one video, they was like in the 7th, 8th grade, and all of them little niggas had helmets. I mean, them niggas had so many guns. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, y'all little niggas strapped. You know what I'm saying? They was in a gym room. I'm telling you, it was about 20 guns. They was strapped up. You know what I'm saying? And them was shorties. Them little niggas had to be in 7th, 8th grade, man. You know what I'm saying? It was one video with a little nigga with a fucking bazooka. Boy, I'm like, damn, where the fuck you get that from?
He took a picture. I think they locked that nigga up and he got out.
Cause he working with the Fed. That's how he got it.
He used to go live in Mayfield. Nigga named Ron. No, he was his rap name. Rondo.
Yeah. Oh, it's RPG. Yeah, that nigga said they got the 9 on them these days. They ain't talking about the gun. They talking about a rocket launcher.
They just talking about that arc. I'm talking about a real arc.
Yeah.
That nigga had not the motherfucker with the little fucking, not the fucking replica shit that you buy from the gun store.
That nigga did the L1, R1, L1, R1. That nigga what the code is.
That nigga had that big ass motherfucking missile in that motherfucker. I'm like, damn. Who you at war with, nigga? Shit, nigga.
Bro, he was taking pictures
on a whole other level, man.
Well, that nigga finna take a side of a building off.
That's
like,
of a drive-by.
Yeah.
That's the block. That's round number 9.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Show the camera.
Hypersexualized, full of violence, man.
Yeah. This is Psalms 82 and 5. Okay, this is Psalms 82 and 1. Yahweh standing in the congregation of the mighty, he judgeth among gods. How long will he judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah.
God, how long will you accept this shit, man? We got to speak against this. All right? Hey, that's why Ezekiel 9:4 say what it say. Hey, real quick, Watson, can you grab that Ezekiel 9:4? I feel like you're the proper brother to read that. You became that precept, became yours.
You got it?
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, that sigh and cry, man. Speaking against this wickedness, man. This shit is abominable, man. Hey, Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter tells us, is it the 4th or the 6th chapter? I believe it's the 4th. But it talks about when you wake up, when you lie down, when you walk by the way, make sure you speak these words. And then it makes sure you say to teach your children. All right, this is why we're supposed to be teaching our children right here, man. All right, for them to learn this other shit, for our daughters to grow up to learn, to just shake their ass, man. They be doing it from their youth. Yeah. That shit is not right. They got these little, like the Buck Billiken parade they do every year.
They just shaking their
It is. Right.
Cheerleading.
Hey, in Chicago, before they little cheerleading shit, you gonna pull up. You gonna pull up to like, you'll pull up to Stony, 87, and they just be fucking shaking ass in the middle of the street.
Yeah, collecting money. That's the first stop in
Teach them how to
stripping.
teach them how to.
They learn it. Well, if you shake your ass enough, you get some money. That's mad. They used to give out school supplies, no type of shit to Buck Billiken.
They used to actually have people that trained them to do certain dance moves, like proper dance moves, like actually educate them. So when they do perform in the parade, it was live, like it was something to actually go to. Like
the bar used to be lit. That shit used to be lit.
Nice things.
They used to be lit.
But nobody really go because everybody can see a
They
woman
had the
shaking ass
bands.
on fucking
They had the bands.
And all of that, niggas keep the shoe
Boys
out the
crack.
big bud.
Kids.
That's why they stopped having
Suck
performances.
Yeah, they used to have the little.
Yeah, man, I'm out here beat you out type of niggas, if I'm not mistaken.
This is
Had to shoot them bitches up. They would go for it.
But back to the point, it says, how long you accept the person? You gotta accept this shit, man. We gotta be calm. We gotta be against this shit, man. Proverbs say we contend with them, man. It says they that forsake them that keep the law contend with them that forsake it. All right, we contend with them.
This is Psalms 82 and 3.
If you grab that precept, I butchered it too bad. You know, because he says, he don't forsake the law, praise the wicked. Then it talks about us continuing with them. Now keep going.
This is Psalms 82 and 3. Defend the poor and the fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy.
God says, execute the truth, the judgments, and the gates. This is doing that justice right here, man. Speaking against this devil, teaching our people who we really are, man. To fucking leave the ways of wickedness behind, man. And to condemn this devil Esau, man. We ain't with this shit. All right? This whole system is just that. It's a system, man, which means trap.
Snare.
Yep.
This is Psalms 82 and 4. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
How do we deliver them out of the hands of the wicked? By speaking his truth. That's 1 Timothy the 4th chapter. Take heed to the doctrine to thyself, and doing this, you're going to save thyself and them that hear thee. All right? Let them know this American way is not the way, man. All right? This is not it. Black culture is not the black culture. It's destroying us, man.
Let me show you the book.
All right? This shit is upside down. It's out of course, like you just said. When they tell you it's right, 9 times out of 10 it's wrong. When they tell you it's wrong, more than likely it's right. They tell you sodomy is okay, but they tell you that a man having more than one woman he's a nigga. He's a misogynist. He's a misogynist. Yet they tell the women to go play the field.
He hate women. Misogynist mean hate women. So why you have multiple women if you hate?
They got a slut walk. A woman can have, they got a slut walk. It's okay for women to be whores, but a man being a man and having multiple women, oh, he's the worst. What? That doesn't make sense.
So I hate
Women
white
happy
women.
though, but whole
I hate
time.
white women.
Hey, look. And then this be the thing. This be the thing. Like my baby mama, she was like, oh, they having a problem. I said, what you mean? If it was really that bad, they wouldn't be here together. They in this motherfucker together. So it's that much of a problem. They in this bitch together. Ain't nobody holding no gun to these bitches.
You know,
You
it's
know what
funny
I'm
that
saying?
we sit up here and talk about that, but it's funny, you women sit up here with date a man and go with a man who you know got a woman, you know got a wife at the house, but you'll still fuck with her. That just lets you know the mind frame that y'all know that y'all be on bullshit.
But you don't want to live, but you don't want to make it happen and come together as a unit. Oh man, shit,
Y'all already sharing a man, and you know that, you know this shit. But yet and still, the world sit up here and say this and that. You know, y'all sit up here and know this shit, and y'all condone it, y'all accept it. But all of a sudden, that same man, when you sit up here and take him, maybe you take him from his woman, now you mad because he done the same thing to you. Wait, you just did it to him, did it to her. Y'all be on bullshit.
You know what?
y'all should have just came together and made it work. Motherfucker said, look, we gotta look. Yeah, then you got 2 rents, 2 mortgages.
It's just stupid, man.
It's a waste of money. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, oh, he slept with another woman, so I'm gonna sleep with another man.
They because women are selfish.
That's what it boils down to.
Women are fucking selfish. It's a me.
And y'all would destroy a whole family over just the simplest shit, over just any goddamn thing. A guy sit up here and tell you, hey, look, I don't want that color for the house. You would get mad and tell him, hey, I want that color. All of a sudden, it's an argument. Y'all call the police. Now that whole life, that whole family is destroyed off of simple ass shit because y'all can't think. You know, you don't have the mind frame to think. You can't ration. You're illogical in your thinking. You know, that's y'all go with y'all emotions. And that's one thing we always say, you gotta take emotions out of this shit. But you women, man, that's y'all fuck up a lot of shit. And that's the way this whole world is turned upside down because y'all bullshit.
Women are emotions.
Go ahead with these precepts. You have some philosopher here? Oh, go ahead.
Proverbs 28:4, they that forsake the law, praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them.
So that's our job, man. We gotta speak against the devil, speak against this wickedness. All right, we ain't praising the wicked. Fuck that. We're not consenting to this break. All right, we're not consenting to it, man. We have a husband, man. All right, we have a king. That's how about something I was shot.
That's right.
All right, we're not consenting to Esau with his bullshit, man. This shit is wicked, man. That's why the Lord's taking this devil down. She's all about wickedness. If you holding on to this devil, you're gonna go down with this devil. Black culture dies with Esau eating.
Oh yeah.
All right, you better believe it, man. And we get in the kingdom where we're going to righteousness.
This is Matthew 11:16. For whereunto
You said it early, you dropped it anyways. Let Jake go on his man and stop dropping them scriptures, man. We just said it. Well, he's taking too long to get it. Look. Hey.
11:6, Matthew 11:16. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto a fellow and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
Can't be satisfied. We niggas complain about Esau. Real quick, we can complain about Esau, and we can tell you, well, look, don't you worry, this place like this to you. That's why it's systematic racism. Ah, fuck that, man. What about him? He got the same too. You just complain about this to you, now you want to be wrong with it. That shit madness, man. All right, so then we said, he said our pipes, so now we singing a beautiful song. We clean, we this, we that. Man, we all the same. Man, what is it, man?
All they that love me hate death. It's part of the nature.
All the men hate me.
All the slip of the tongue.
Exodus 16 verse 17. Woe is me. Woe is
Break it down.
but read kind of quick.
Second Ezra 16 verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Load up yourself with cloths of sack and hair. Beware your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
So beware your children and be sorry, because destruction is coming. Because everything we was talking about is going to end up leading up to this. You get burnt. Keep going.
A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Exactly. These is not going to stop. These plagues are coming. So you cannot stop the judgment of the Lord. You shouldn't be getting away before it's too late. Keep going.
May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Exactly, because what the missiles are coming. This one's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missile fire, man.
The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
Exactly. You can't drive these plagues away. Nobody can stop it. Once it happens, it's
I
going
don't
to
know.
happen.
I ain't checking it. Oh, it's on like 10,
Fire shall go
20%.
forth
Like,
from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?
Exactly. Keep going.
He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Yahweh shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Exactly, man. It's about to be, you about to get beaten to powder. They don't, no missiles going to devour you, man. Because that's the end game. But you going to see people killing each other, families, all of that. Keep going.
The earth quaketh and the foundation thereof. The sea rises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the pitches thereof also, before Yahweh and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss.
Exactly, they ain't going to miss. The how about shooting outside don't miss. The missiles going to smack you. Smack you.
When they begin to be shot into the ends of the earth, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth.
Exactly, until it consume the foundation of the earth, man. It's going to, these people are going to burn here, man. Keep going.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returning not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
So they even Ezra said, woe is me. Woe is me. Amen. Who's going to deliver me in those days? Keep reading one more. I think it's like 2 more verses.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evil. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Exactly, man. And then, you know what we doing? We praying to you. How about shooting outside? We get the hell up out of here, because this is about to come, man. This is not a game, man. So everything we were saying, if you don't get right, you gonna get burnt. Go ahead, read verse 19.
It's like another 16 verse 19. Behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as poison to our nations.
Yep. Read one more.
But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the story.
Exactly. After all these things, these motherfuckers gonna still be wicked. All these things that's coming, and they gonna still be wicked. Oh, yeah. Come on, man.
Second Ezra 16 verse 34. And the war shall thou Second Ezra 16 verse 34. And the war shall have bridegrooms be destroyed in their Second Ezra 16 verse 76. Behold, the word of Yahweh receive it. Believe not the gods of whom Yahweh's faith. Behold, the plagues are not and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains come past her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plague be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
And see, and the brother was just sitting up here saying, hey, Y'all still ain't gonna sit up here and repent and turn. But here it is, you see all this shit happening. You see the uproars of the people. You see droughts. You see famines in certain places. You see earthquakes that's happening not only in Hawaii, in Texas, either. You sit up there and see the famine that's coming. You see these railroad strikes. You see the diesel shortage. You see all these food prices. All these are plagues. And they're coming. And they're continuously coming. They're ramping up. And here it is, our people still don't want to repent, still don't want to return. Just like it said with Woman with Travail. You know how the pains keep going? These plagues are going. And they coming hard.
Exactly. Ain't no stopping this, man. Destruction is coming. Everybody down. So, hey, man. It's either get right or get destroyed. So with that, we're going to give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakodah.
double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS, my brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakadah, and above.
Above.